Hey guys, welcome
Hey
back to the Land
there.
Dream stream.
Hello.
Hello. Happy Saturday, mon frères.
Where's that?
How y'all doing? Moan Precious. Moan my friends, my brothers, my what is
All
Frere?
words companions.
Where's
Um,
brother in French?
I'm doing great. I just want to call out the fact that the thumbnail today has an amazing picture of George Higgins, but he had to call out sick last minute. So he's not on the stream. However,
we're still
we're
gonna
gonna
use his likeness.
you're darn right we are, because that picture is never gonna not make me laugh.
I actually sold his likeness to the stream, so whether or not he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we own
Eventually,
it
I'm
now.
sure there'll be some AI version of him that'll be like the fourth player that we won't tell anyone about.
Yeah, we have enough video to like make that happen.
It's reverse engineer like a digital George Higgins.
Someone's got to pull out the George soundboard.
We could have George GM the whole channel. It's 10 hours loop of George GMing himself. Someone should make a supercut of George just GMing himself, like on the stream. There's probably 30 hours worth.
Yeah. So this week is we have an announcement actually about Land of Eam. We put out an update. And
We did. We put out an update with more details on shipping. Not all of them are enthusiastically embraced by us, but they're what we've got so far.
Indeed. So there was a delay with the U.S. stuff. It was being inspected by customs for longer than we knew. And it's just starting to move now, and it's expected to get to the warehouse next week. And then hopefully fulfillment will start in the week of the 27th for the U.S. stuff. But UK fulfillment is starting next week, and EU, I think, should be soon, but we just need word from the warehouse on that because they have it.
They have it. They just haven't given us a definitive start date. So fingers crossed, it's like pretty much right away. They just haven't. They literally just haven't told us the date.
Yeah. And then you will be getting email notifications when it happens, so you'll be aware of it that way.
Yeah, and if you're worried about changing addresses or any issues like that, please reach out to support@exaltedfuneral.com. They'll be able to take care of you and make sure that you're not going to miss out. You're going to get your stuff for sure.
Indeed. Thanks to everyone on Patreon. Special shout out to Amber and Richard this week for joining up.
Yep. Thank you so much.
If you want to check out Patreon, we got the Tycoon class that James is playing. We got the Unicorn class that Peter is playing. We got a whole profession system, 150 new abilities, and we have the Underlands, part of the Underlands sandbox that we're working on. We got the Undermucklands region. We got the Fungal Jungle region. We got new adversaries, some random encounters. I mean, the list goes on. I think that's the entire list. But
you turn into a Land of Eam character whenever you're talking about the Patreon. It's like my favorite thing ever. You suddenly like a carnival barker.
I know. I have to the thing about me is this is very not my speed. I have to turn on a character to even function right now.
It's all or nothing from Ben Costa. He's either a 10 or a 2. It's just how it is. I love it. I love it. So where did we leave off last stream? I think we're doomed. Is that we left off being doomed? Is that correct?
It's a fair assessment, yeah.
Yeah, you guys made your way down the Great Slog, otherwise known as the Middle Run, and you made it to the Sounder Hills. You're with some bulwarks, Paladin Gerrymanderer and Paladin Mong, who is now under Zeros's wing. And the first thing you encountered in the hills is a cave with a dragon in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And this dragon is not going to be pleased with anything but a really entertaining response from us. So I basically told the dragon that I had sought him out to actually have him invest in my gumball empire. And now I owe him a pitch.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Fortunately, you brought all of your slides with you, as you do everywhere you go.
I did. I brought all my slides. It's actually like a rickety like projector system too. So I'm going to need Zeros to operate the machine while I project it on the back of what I can only conceive of as a dark and terrifying cave where a dragon is sitting on a mountain of gold.
Yep. He'll crank it with bared teeth.
Yeah. So there you have it. That's where we are.
Yeah. Yeah. The dragon's name was Sowar Naldrak, I believe. Yes.
Soar Naldrak.
And he's expecting an answer from you. He wants to hear your pitch, your business proposition.
Okay. All right. There we go.
I called it. I knew that you wouldn't think about this for 1 second the whole week, which is fine.
All right, I got it. I take out a gleaming pink orb from my pocket and I say, "Have you ever seen one of these? You know what that is?
What is that?
This, Your Majesty. Is that what I call you? Majesty, magnificence?
It smells sweet.
This is a gumball. One of the great treats ever produced in the land of Eve. And everyone across all the mucklands, across the Grimly Wood, the Middle Root Run, and beyond, want to get one of these in their mouth and chew. I'll toss it to the dragon to see if to get him to bite it.
Make a charm check with disadvantage.
Whew. Here we go. Here's how it begins. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I just had to confirm that I had the ability that I have. Okay, all right. I use fancy to re-roll a charm check.
That's very convenient. Hey.
Hey,
Look at that.
that is a 9.
For folks listening, the first one was a 1.
Yeah. If I didn't have fancy, we would be dead.
He opens his mouth and it seems like he's sucking on it, not chewing it. He goes,
Good, right?
I
That
want
was
more.
pterodactyl flavor. Yes, the whole Mucklands wants more. In fact, that's why I came to you. Because I have a way to get gumballs into the pocket of every single person in the land of Eam. Now, you've probably heard of gumball machines and this Rog and Tog Krog wannabe who are putting machines all over the place where you can pump in quarters and get yourself a gumball and amass riches that way.
No, I haven't. Give me more now.
Okay, let me see what I got here. Can I say that this normal ration that I have is a whole bag of pterodactyl flavored gumballs?
Yeah, I'm going to say that he's going to deplete you of like all of your basically narrative gumballs you've had.
Every deplete me of all of the narrative gumballs that I just make up on the fly. All right, I give him all the gumballs. This will only come up 25 more times, and you say, "Remember, he ate all your narrative gumballs."
He takes one with like his long nails on his paw and puts it into his mouth, and he like grabs the others and just slides it under his belly.
Excellent. See, worth keeping. Now, I have devised a business model that would make it that our partnership with the Welkin Post would be able to have anybody in the land of Eam subscribe to receive gumballs every single month. Now, imagine what a little bit of gold behind an opportunity like that could do to just explode this business. And then who ends up with a hoard the size of a mountain? The mighty Naldric. What do you say?
He sniffs you, and you can feel like the intense heat from just his face as he's smelling you. Let me see something here.
Yeah. But I think like dragons can literally sniff through lies, like they can't be lied to. In the land of Venus, they're mighty
opponents. All of the clothes that you're wearing are just kind of pulled towards his nose.
Okay.
Some of them start smoking. Okay. Yeah. How do we want to do this?
I actually wanted to. I have an ability, wheel and deal. Once every session, make a favorable trade or negotiation. So I'm going to suggest this.
Well, I was just going to say he's got an omniscient nose. He can see through you, but the question is, does he care?
Well, I do have a partnership with a welcome post. In theory, it's not a lie.
Well, he can see through like your entire shtick. He knows. He can read your thoughts and memories and emotions.
That's literally the power. He can like. I'm an open book now, Drac. I'm an open book.
Why don't you use that ability in whatever way you were thinking?
I use charm because I think there's enough truth to it to where it's not an outright lie. Okay, that's a 7. Hold on. Let's see if it's 6+. It is not. So it's a 7.
What does it say?
Make a favorable trade or negotiation with NPC not otherwise which NPC might not otherwise consider. So I was gonna add what I was gonna do is I was gonna say, yeah.
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say for the twist is maybe the percentage ownership is too small. I was gonna say for a cool 10% of the business, all you got to do is bankroll my operation so I can get the manufacturing of these gumballs going. What do you say?
70-30.
70-30. It's like molten saliva hisses on the ground. I think we can make something like that work. Zeros, 30% of the world is still really big. Would you consider 60-40?
That's a big snort of like hot magma comes out his nose.
Understood. You're probably right anyway. I mean, that's a lot of gold you have down there. The world's a big place. Do we have a deal? I'll like boldly put my hand out to shake his. Have a deal?
He extends his claw. You like grab his sharp claw.
I'll like fist bump the side of it.
How much capital are you proposing?
I don't know, 10, 20. He's making this up now. He didn't run the numbers here. He doesn't know exactly. Probably, between 18 and 23 bags of ancient coins. Or do you think I should use more? Go bigger.
Yeah, you hear some clinking and clanking, and then his tail like pushes forth a huge pile of coins. They're not in bags.
I'm like standing in a pile of coins. I'm standing before a pile of coins that are taller than me at this point. I'm just like, and I just immediately say like, that'll do it. That's perfect. Perfect amount. Absolutely,
He actually-
the perfect
he-
amount of coins.
He seems to be able to like calculate exactly how many coins are, and he like starts plucking some away.
He's super numerate. He just like instantly understands how many coins are there. Okay, all right. Well, I'll just get a wheelbarrow going, and
The equivalent of 20 pouches of ancient coins.
I turn around and I look at Zeros and like,
If
my
you
eyes
betray me, you will die.
I would never.
I will find you.
I would absolutely never betray you, sir. Clearly, your enormity prevents me from even considering the thought. And you know that this is true because you can read my soul, mind, and everything else, right?
Yes.
It's
I
just
can read
giant eye
his.
blinks in front of me. Yes, I can read your mind. All right.
I see your mind.
That should be a power. See your mind. Oh. Okay. Zeros, this is the largest amount of money I've ever seen in the Land of Eam game, ever compiled. The only thing I can think of is we have to get it to Fort Bulwark somehow, safely, so that it's in a fortress protected by paladins. Hello, Paul. Welcome.
Hey, Paul, what'd you miss? I mean, you missed kind of a big thing in this opening 10 minutes here.
To sum it up, I made a 70-30 deal with Sawar Nalrak, the dragon, to back my subscription gumball service, and he's now given us 20 pouches of ancient coins.
Yeah. But
if he doesn't make money or doesn't, if we steal the money, he'll kill us all.
That's what he says.
That's what he
says.
That's what he says.
And we're also, he's on the 70 side, right?
He's on the 70 side.
Yeah.
But if he reads the contract carefully, I retain all voting rights. So.
He managed to talk Buddy up from 10% to 70%.
He can try. Amazing. Bold talk. All right. I take my 13 courage, and we do need to move these coins. Like, this is so much money. We can't. If this gets stolen from us, we're going to die. I pile it all onto Chili Gumdrop and the forge. After 2.5 hours, we do end up bagging up the coins using... Oh, wait. You know what? I got an idea. Can I flying machine the coins back to Fort Bulwark? If I make Chili...
I feel like that could go wrong pretty easily with a bad roll.
That's fun. Let's do it.
I'm excited to be a part of it. This is the plan. Yeah, if it goes wrong, then it's a quest to go retrieve the flying machine coins that are all over
Just
the ground.
like spills everywhere.
Or like it crashes and they all melt into one giant block of ancient coins that we can't move.
Or
all
like
right.
a one, and there was a leak, and it just sprinkled everywhere across the entire Easterby Forest.
And then it's us finding every coin. And if we are even one coin off, the dragon will kill us. I am going to go for the flying machine. I'm +1. It's a realms check.
Cue the Airwolf theme.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here's the Airwolf theme. It really worked well last time. Let's see what happens.
Eh?
Oh, look at that.
I'm going to quest point that to make it a critical.
An armored vehicle shows up.
Yeah. There's a bunch of shrimp with goggles and like lightning.
Anti-personnel cannons.
I knew I should have sprung the extra ancient coins for this guy. I knew it should have done it.
How are you doing, sir? I'll load these up for you.
Straight to Fort Bulwark. No stops. Straight to Fort Bulwark.
I did see some harpies on the way in. I'll blow them out of the sky for you, sir.
Some guy in the turret's just like, well, we got him, and he like buzzes around. like Han and Luke on the Millennium Falcon. Just like... Good shot, kid. Don't get cocky. All right, that was a good crit. Needed that. George would have never forgiven me if I failed that. It's too much money. All right.
I actually did notice on the way in there are some signs of destruction.
Oh.
Garrimander says, must be the Guargo Beast.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, I completely forgot about the Guargo. I can only take one life-ending monster a day. No foul intended. No insult meant, Mr. Naldrak, because he's still there listening to this conversation.
I take it as a compliment.
Okay. Well, pleasure doing business with you. You'll be hearing from us next quarter.
He sort of rolls his eyes and eats another gumball.
Ooh. Cinnamon tangerine. Cinnamon squid is what he actually ate. He's a huge fan.
Yeah, those are destined for bestsellers. The cinnamon squid flavor.
Yeah, cinnamon squid. I will miss my narrative gumballs. You heard it here first. But
well, now you got 20 pouches of ancient coins.
20 pouches of ancient coins at Fort Bulwark to invest in a factory. All right, let's continue on our path to the Gorgle Beast and not die. What do you say, Peter?
I say that sounds like a good idea.
All right, so your pals, I mean your transportation people have sort of pointed you into a good direction to go.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's march on. You want to kick us off with a realms check?
Yep.
Lord Unicorn.
That's what they call me. That's a 5.
All right. I'll make it a 6 because of your directions that you got.
Yes.
Nice. It's very benevolent of you.
Ben has always been a benevolent GM.
It'll catch up to you at some point.
And then uses his authority to pull that dream away. All in the space of 7 breaths.
So you need to roll a d6.
What for?
For a bump in the road.
It's a 1, which I assume means it's a small bump.
I believe that's lost, so you are lost.
We are lost. Boy, I think we took a wrong turn in Albuquerque, you know what I mean?
Roll another d6.
It's a 5.
You went the wrong way.
Oh.
This path must look totally different from the air.
Well, looks like she got turned around here. Well, that'll lose us a day.
We could travel through the night.
I don't know if that's wise in the Sounder Hills.
Make
Even
up for
far
lost
up in
time.
the distance, you hear like the howling of Ettins.
Oh. I mean, are you sure about this?
Gary Mander, you wanted to speak with the Ettins.
Yeah, could do.
Let's do it.
They do come out at night.
I guess should we camp here and put out our feelers for the Ettins by singing some tales? Campfire songs? Anybody?
I say we head north.
All right.
Push on another couple hours.
All right, I'll tie my shoelaces and push on.
You're already taking your shoes all the way off.
Yeah, I'd like to have like a quite regal tent already set up, and I thought we were going to camp here. So Rocco and Modern Life are now breaking it down, and they're just like sweaty and angry.
Boys,
Chop, chop! You heard the man.
I want to chop his head off. Is that funny?
No, it is not. Little bit funny.
All right. Who's gonna make the next roll?
I will make it. Whoa! Discovery. You find a Gorgle beast.
You do have this disadvantage. Sorry. At
Oh,
night. Oh, look at that.
I use a quest point to make that a freaking
Discovery.
another discovery. Yes.
Right. Yeah. You we'll just say, yeah, you find the rampaging Gargle Beast.
It's hip shimmying like mountains down, and what trees are here are toppled.
Yeah, like you hear like crashing boulders, and you actually do come face to face with two frightened Ettins who are running towards you.
What's the situation here, Ettin, guys?
Run! Run!
Fortunately, we can't run. Our entire purpose is to stop this rampaging beast. Do you want to help?
It's your death! They push past you.
Okay.
Cowards.
Yeah, they're cowards, all right. And I can't get my sword out of my hilt. Like I can't pull it out. I'm so scared and shaking.
There's like a horrible roar that comes from sort of a chasm in the mountains.
I'll ask the
cliff.
bulwarks, like, hey, any pointers on how we deal with this?
Gary Mander looks down. He's like walks forward to the edge of the cliff. And are you following him?
Yeah.
All right, you see like this massive shape like thrashing down there, and you see like the gleam of its red eyes. It has 8 eyes. Says, yeah, I think I could jump from here. You think I could make it down there if I jump?
No, there's no way that you can make it down there if you can jump. Is it just like thrashing in the rocks? Like, what is it doing down there?
You think it's probably eating other Ettins.
Whoa.
You can make it on my back.
All right, I turn around. I start like thinking. I pace back and forth. Like, we can't just go fight this thing. There's got to be like some clever.
Zaraz is doing some stretches to just go fight this thing.
Paladin Mong says, look, you can't bargain with a Guargo beast, buddy boobay. That's not going to work here.
I'm not talking about bargaining. I'm talking about plan of attack. Some sort of one up we can get on this guy. Can I look around and see like what's going on like in the surroundings? Like we're at the top of this thing. It's down below. Are there any like large boulders or rocks that we could roll down? the hill to smash this thing or hit it hard?
Yeah, there are loose boulders and things. Can also roll like some location aspects. Do that. Let's see. What roll
Is that a
2d20?
Terminator quote, Paul? I think that's a Terminator quote.
I'm not looking.
Sorry, it can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it absolutely will never stop ever until you are dead. It is. I knew it. It's from Terminator. Okay, so there are boulders.
Yeah, roll 2d20.
2d20. Double 16. That's got to be something cool, huh?
A narrow path and a crumbling ridge.
Okay. Okay, Zeros. I have an idea. We drive the Gargle Beast or lead it to this narrow path, and then we use these tumbling boulders to smash the guy.
Well, I'll say that there's a narrow path that leads to the crumbling ridge. And the thing itself, imagine the Gargle Beast is down in this ravine, and you're like looking down at it from a cliff, and then over there you see a narrow path where this like ridge is crumbling from where
Okay.
it likely just like leaped down, causing havoc.
Okay.
So there's a narrow path that we could take to get to this boulder.
Right.
To get to the
Like this it's basically a crumbling cliff face, you know.
All right, what do you think, Zeros?
I can get up there.
Mind if I hop on your back?
Yeah, he'll kneel down for you.
All right, I shut the visor on my plate mail helmet, and I draw the two-handed sword, and let's do some business. And I fist bump his hoof.
Everything starts shaking and rumbling. Where are you guys going?
The narrow path?
Yeah, the narrow path.
Get to the boulders?
Okay.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I'm going to use the heck out of this armor.
I do have a swift hoof, if that would help to get us up there.
Oh, look at this guy.
Okay.
Which will
I'll
allow
have
me to
that.
do a feat of athletics beyond the capabilities of a normal adventurer.
I'll just have that negate the disadvantage because of the rumbling and shaking of this place.
Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right. So just a normal athletics check then.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at that. It's a 7.
A 7. Success with a twist. You make it to the narrow pass across, but the ridge is already crumbling, and you guys are sort of in the way.
Oh, boy.
We should ride the ridge down to the beast.
Like, hops on a rock and he like surfs down the side. I'm down. Let's do it. The visual's too good to pass up, even if we die. It'll be glorious.
Are you going to use that again, Peter?
Probably, yeah. I'm looking
Yeah.
to see if there's anything more relevant, but I don't know that there is.
It's quest point, man. This is Gargle Beast territory.
At this point, the Gargle Beast has noticed you guys, and it turns around, its tail like thrashing and just slamming into the sides of the cliffs.
Yeah, I'll quest point to use Swift Hoof again.
I cry out, tally ho.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No! I'm crushed in Vizaros's body.
What's your total?
Total is 3.
Okay.
Okay.
That's much better.
I was gonna say, should we just have you guys defy death or something?
Just straight up defy death. If this killed us both, it would have been epic. It would have been legendary.
Yeah, Tally-ho echoes through the mountains and creates an additional landslide.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened.
So you have a 3. That is
Straight up failure.
failure with a plus.
The plus is that nobody sees us die, so it's not embarrassing. Posthumously, it's not embarrassing.
Yeah. Maybe the plus is we don't die.
I think the plus is that you'll take a small amount of dread, but this like landslide or whatever doesn't connect with the Gorgle beast. It has no effect on him. You each take 2 dread as you're hit by rocks, but you manage to get out of the way of any huge boulders. I will say that you guys are sort of you had to leap onto the other side of something, so now you're on this other narrow path without a great way to get back to the others.
Okay. Well,
You're like
our
on the other
plans
side of the ravine or something.
We did this on purpose. We're just flanking.
Yeah, it's a flanking maneuver now. It's do I have anything?
So we're going to get into a conflict now because he's aware of you.
Okay.
You got any other sales pitches? Investment opportunities?
It can't be reasoned with, Peter. It'll never stop until we're dead.
What are you guys going to do?
I can do nothing.
I'm going to say that Gary Manderer is going to jump down on this creature from the cliff. So he will be attacking. Where are you guys falling in the initiative? I mean, the order of things.
I am going to... How smart is a Gorgle Beast? Do I have any sense?
You make a lore check.
I will do that. I'll make a lore check to see if I think I can fool it. No.
Can we keep it distracted so that Gary Manderer can land like a safe hit?
That's what I was going to try to do, but I don't know anything about it.
It's already looking at us anyway, I think.
It is,
based
yeah.
on all of the commotion.
One clutch of its eyes is looking at us already. I guess I'll charge it. And by charge it, I mean I'm going to try to stab its tail into the ground. Like just the tip.
Its head is closest to you, and you're still like pretty high. You would have to like leap down onto it.
Okay, I'm not going to leap down onto it. But can I try to throw a rock at it? To draw its attention maybe more? So that Gary Manderer has a better shot?
Sure.
What
was your...
My lore check was 4.
Okay. I'll just give you this tidbit then, just to like move past it. It's immune to blunt weapons.
Good thing I have a sword. I will actually. I'm gonna try to crossbolt it from the vantage point. I'm gonna shoot a crossbolt at it. Crossbow. Sorry.
Okay. So that'll be initiative that you'll need to roll. Are we all going to combat?
Yeah, I think we
sounds
are.
like it.
That's a 7.
So 2.
All right, James, you go first.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the crossbow. Just like 3.
3. It's a miss with a plus. Maybe I'll say it. It doesn't do actually any damage, but it's stuck into it. It's like a handhold, maybe.
Oh, that's cool. It's a great idea.
It's pretty
Someone
solid.
braver than I to use.
Someone without hooves.
Yeah. Someone whose name is Gary Manderer. Oh, that's convenient. All right, that is my action.
All right, now it's turn. Yeah. Okay, it's going to. It's surprisingly agile for its size, and it basically runs up the rock wall towards you, and everything starts crumbling beneath you. You guys start falling, and it will attack everything at once.
Lord, here we go.
5. It's 8. What is your defense?
-1.
0.
Okay, so it's a hit with a counterattack against both.
It's coming up here. It saves me from going down there. So
Bold. Zeros is brave.
Well, I'm going to say that you, just
I
because
love
of the. Well, that's fine. You guys fall. You guys start falling, and you take a lot of dread, possibly 7 dread, and you both can attack it.
I will like as I'm falling, I'm gonna fire the crossbolt. Keep calling it crossbolt. What's wrong with me? Crossbow bolt. To see if I can't create another foothold for the bulwark. Oh. That'll do it. Critical miss. Thanks, buddy. I think
I think you lose your crossbow in the fall.
Yeah. I didn't have the room for it anyway. Come on. I mean,
Peter, your counterattack?
I'm gonna use my horn as a spear. Just try to spear into this thing.
All right.
Do I lose my horn?
Yeah, it's gone.
I lose my horn is hilarious.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
They're all gonna realize I've only been a horse this whole time.
It's like comes off like Groucho Marx's glasses.
What does this mean?
Do I add anything to this for an attack, or
if you have plus to attack? Yeah.
Oh, I do. So yeah, it's a 3, not a 1.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, that's a miss with a plus then. So maybe you get yourself into a better position for your actual attack right now.
I'll take it.
You have +1.
Everyone thinks that you did what you just did on purpose. Positioning.
So you can go now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a
Critical.
13.
That's what we need.
Nice.
And dread is a D10. Which
Whoa.
is a 10 damage.
So it's 18, 19. Because it doubles.
-3 because that's 3 block.
Still, that's as good of a hit as could ever happen.
You're going to need a few more of those, I think.
It's all right. I'm going to crit this time. If I survive the next round, I will...
I tell it to yield.
It does not listen. Now it is Gary Mander's turn. You have someone to roll for him as he leaps down. Attack.
Zeros does that animate thing where the screen goes black and there's a flash of light. Darn tootin'.
Can one of you roll?
Yes, sorry. What am I rolling? I'm sorry.
For Gary Manderer.
I could roll instead if you want me to do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That was, I don't know.
That is a failure with a plus, or miss with a plus. As he
You grab onto that bolt.
He grabs, yeah, you can grab the bolt.
Yeah, we'll say he saves himself by grabbing on the bolt.
The bolt.
Okay. Paladin Mong does nothing. He just watches. And you guys will go to the next round.
All right. Do I start?
Yeah. Well, it depends on what you want to do.
I'm going to two-handed sword, straight up, chop this guy.
Well, you got to roll initiative.
Oh, that's a shame. Because I want to get a crit. I roll my initiative, and I win.
I might just spend this turn trying to heal up a little bit. I've got this Hail and Hardy move that lets me recover 1d6 courage.
Okay. Okay. You can do that. What is that?
It's a 1.
Does that mean it
That's
doesn't work?
initiative, sorry. I clicked on
Oh,
the
no,
wrong die and then I hit escape and then it just rolled for me.
Technology.
Yeah, I don't think I have to roll for this aside from the courage. 3. Back up to 9 HP.
That's good.
Oh, you were that low?
Yeah, I was at 6 out of 15.
Okay. Someone will roll for Gary Manderer.
It's an 8.
Okay. That is actually a 10.
10. Okay.
So you can roll a d10 dread against the Guargo Beast.
2 dread.
His sword just clanks off like the hard plate.
Ping!
Yeah. Gotta expect those ones, you know. Get them out of our system, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I need to attack this thing. I need to attack Gorgobeast.
It's chaos around you, and everyone's like struggling, but he seems like an old surfer, just like casually on this thing. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Just the slightest movement, he misses like a 3-ton tail. Like, come on now.
all right, who's up?
I think it's me. I rolled a 13 for my initiative.
Oh, you should have gone first then.
Yeah, sorry. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Okay.
look at
All right. That's a crit. That's a crit. Come on. 6, but it's +1 dread because I have a 2-handed sword. Something I always forget. I was telling Ben this last week. I always forget that it's +1
All right.
dread. So it's 7 dread.
Okay. We still got a lot of courage left.
I know. I probably will not survive this. All right, I got
Yeah.
plate mail on. I will defy my death with plate mail. I must. I just made
One
the
more
biggest
good
deal
round.
of my life. I must live.
All right, it's the Gargle Beast's turn now.
I believe in you, Peter.
Mr. Gargle Beast.
Is that his name? They call me Mr. Gwagglebeast.
All right, it's
Peter's clearly used his good roll for the session.
I have. Yep.
it's gonna slam all of you into the wall.
All right, time to use my block.
Can try. I can try. All right, it can.
It's a 10. So it hits all of you. And you all take 8 dread.
All right, I D6. I take 7. I'm down. I'm down.
I have 1 HP.
You and Mong, I mean, you and Gary Mander are like down low. So at this point, the battle is now, you're not on the creature anymore. You're facing it down in the rubble.
Mm-hmm.
So top of the round, what do you do?
I'm gonna look at Gary Manderer and look at Buddy. I'm gonna say, "Get him out of here. I'll distract the beast."
I don't think so, sir. Won't fight this thing.
Sick looks and says, "I'll see you on the other side, Zeros." going down, brother.
We won't defeat it, not like this. Need a chance to regroup. Let me give you that chance.
You want to inspire him?
Yeah. So 13.
Wow.
He just gives you a nod and he picks up Buddy's limp body and runs down the hill of rubble.
Just throws it up the hill. He'll be all right.
All right. What are you going to actually do, Peter?
My ideal is to make a gallant last stand against unfavorable odds. So
yeah,
I'm tempted to continue attacking it. I also have I don't know. This might be a Gargle Beast might be too big of a creature for this. It's not really an NPC. Oh no, I could stun it. Maybe once every combat on a 6+ stun a target using Dazzling Aura.
Ooh, I'm out for 1 round, guys.
Okay.
So I might try to do that to buy some more time.
Okay, roll initiative.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I have to do that first. Well, this hasn't gone well so far.
I believe in you.
It's a 3.
It's better than the last
Okay.
one.
It'll go first and attack you.
Yep.
Stamp on your body.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Come on.
There's no way it can't do.
It was
one.
worth pointing out that I'm very fast. So let's roll damage and see what happens.
Just enough.
I stand tall as it stamps on me. Can I do
still the
damage
idea.
just based on standing tall and my horn pointing up like it's stepping on a nail?
Ow!
You are defeated. James, were you wounded? Did you roll to see if you were
I
wounded?
was not wounded, and I'm out for 1 round.
All right. Peter, roll to see if you're wounded. Make a vitality check.
All right.
And then roll D4.
My vitality is +1, so it's a 3.
You're wounded, sir.
You wound me. And then a D4, you said?
Yeah.
It's a 3.
Okay, you're out for 3 rounds. The Guargo Beast. I guess it starts chasing you and Gary Manderer. You wake up in the arms of Gary Manderer, and you're like running down a slippery slope, rocks sliding beneath his feet, and you wake up just in time to see Zeros fall, and the Guargo Beast roars and starts trampling after you.
I stand my ground. Stand my ground. I like raise the sword, and you see the Gorgle Beast just like charging me. It's like it's blurred out, but you can see me raising the sword against it. And I'm gonna go for it. I'm trying to see if I can use. Does it? Can I use have words against this? It's not a Goon or a Bruiser, is it?
No, it's a champion.
Yeah. I need a 12. I can't do that.
Good question. How much courage does Buddy have right now?
Oh, good question. I have 4 courage, 6 block, plus 2 block.
You have 4 plus your level.
I've got 9 courage. Sorry. 9 out of 13. I have 1d6 block one more time, but it's plus 2. So I feel like I will attempt to block this guy to fight. Oh, how long are you out, Zeros? I forgot already.
3 rounds.
3 rounds.
3 rounds.
What is a block takes off of damage?
Yeah, you can do it twice. You can do it twice a combat. And I've got Rocket.
Well, I mean, if you have block, do you have block?
I do have block.
So you should be taking that off every time.
Yeah.
Dread
I
comes in.
haven't been. Do you want to know how much block I have?
I think you have 1 block.
I have 1 block.
So you'd still be alive.
Yeah.
And possibly have maybe like 3.
Possibly.
I would say you have 3 courage.
I don't want to rewrite history.
You know what? Something.
It's fine.
Not rewrite against her if it's true. I have a question. Is sellsword? I'm sorry. Is I have been treating guards. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, it's block is like a shield two times. I was just checking the rules. So yeah, never mind. All right. See if it was better than a shield. It is not. It's like having a shield
Peter has passive block. He has 1 block.
because he's mighty.
Yeah. It's like he's always wearing heavy armor. Okay, so
This
let's
changes
see.
nothing. I'm still going to attack the Gorgle Beast with a 2-minute.
Yeah, we're not going to change. The only thing we're changing is that you're not.
Is that Peter's
unconscious.
not down and he's not wounded, which is probably the most significant element of this.
My pride is wounded.
That's true. That's true. But that's so.
The pride is wounded because the Gorgle Beast didn't consider you a threat in that moment, and just like.
Well, wait till he gets warmed
Love
up. You know what I mean? He's going to unicorn this guy.
All right, buddy, you're standing face to face with the Gorgle Beast. You and Gary Mander roll initiative. Everybody.
Oh no, that's a 3.
It's better than your attack being that.
True. Gary Mander is 11. Uses a quest point.
As an NPC, he's supposed to just go last.
Oh,
Just to make it simple.
you are right.
Okay. So Zeros, you go first.
Right, Saros. Give this dude what for? I crit. I feel it.
Can I use Dazzling Aura to stun it to keep it from attacking?
That's really good.
Yes.
Totally
right.
do that.
I'm going to try that. It's a vitality check. Just got to do a 6+.
I believe in you.
I clicked
The
on
whole
the-
stream believes in you.
That was a 1d6 by accident.
Big boy rules, you failed.
Oh, well, I got a +1. Yeah, that's a 3.
Poor rolls today a little bit. You know, it's been swingy. Okay.
We didn't die from the dragon. I used all my good rolls on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Here
We're
comes
facing
the,
two like city destroying monsters in the same session.
Here comes the Gorgle Beast.
All right. Come on. I can take it.
It's going to attack all of you.
I can take it.
7, 10. It's a hit against everyone.
Okay.
All right. Moment of truth. Seven.
I block 6.
Nice.
Block 6.
I block 1,
Man.
but that's still going to take me down.
All right. Gary Manderer goes down as well.
Paul is communicating how much more of a genius he is than I am. Should have asked the dragon if he could give you backup against a Gorgle for a couple of extra percent. Yes, yes, I should have. While I was rolling high and living the dream, I should have been smarter. That would have been amazing. Instead,
All right, Peter. Now you roll your vitality check.
All right. All right.
Gary Mander
whoa, he is vital.
11.
No,
collapses. You look at Paladin Mong, who's just watching, and then at this moment he starts scrambling down the cliff.
to loot the Gary Matter. No, that would be like I would turn and attack him instead of the Gorgle Beast.
Now it is your turn.
All right, I attack the Gorgle Beast. That's 4. That's a 4.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. That is not what I needed.
Yeah.
I have no more block. I have +2. But I can't roll block. Never mind. It's not a passive 2. It's +2.
All right. When are you waking up, Peter?
Is that a D4?
Yeah.
About 2 rounds.
I can hold him for 2 rounds, right? Come on.
All right, it's your turn. What are you gonna do, James? Next round. Paladin Mong is coming over. He's coming to wake Zeros.
Sorry, I was reading Wheel and Deal. It's once ever make a favorable trade or negotiation. It's like, but I don't want him to like think that you can negotiate your way to being courageous. So I'm not going to do it. What I will do is I'm going to try to get the Gargle Beast's attention. I'm not going to attack it. I'm going to be like, hey, Gargle Beast, you want to chew on something? Come chew on me. And I'll I want to use Escape Artist to in a way that will make me like flailing my arms, not really escaping, but like escaping its attack to try to draw it away from Zeros and the others.
It's kind of a chase.
Yeah, I want it to chase me so that they can recuperate.
All right. Yeah, you can start running.
All right. I get advantage on running away, so I'm gonna hopefully, thank God, I would be dead. So what is that? Athletics? It's a 6.
Or nimbleness.
Nimbleness is also 0, so that's a 6. But hey, I upgraded these, so I don't have any minuses anymore, so I'm basically a champion.
All right. I think success with a twist. You're running away. Normally, I mean, I'm just going to go what I would normally do. You draw him pretty far, the creature pretty far away from everyone, but it attacks you as it's just rumbling after you, just like rocks hitting you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Okay. All right. Just roll low and I'll make it. Roll low.
Luckily, you have a -1. Otherwise
it would be critical. I know. I would be dead.
5.
I stand. I have 3 courage. 3 courage. I'm screaming to myself all of the business best, like self-help book knowledge that I can. You can do this. Be the change. I can do this. Be the change.
You wake up to Paladin Mong cradling your head, Zeros. Hey, wake up. Come on.
Are we dead?
Almost. I don't know what I'm doing down here. I should have ran. That would have been a lot easier.
You're down here because I was right about you.
I don't know what to do.
We have to save Buddy.
What about Gary Manderer? You see his lifeless body.
It just has 4 giant puncture wounds like in his chest.
Is he fully dead, or can we carry him off?
He is at least like incapacitated.
Yeah. Can you get him somewhere safe?
No.
Put him on my back. I can carry at least 3 riders.
All right, he puts him on your back. All right, we'll go to the next round.
Boy, I need to roll well. Okay. I roll a 14 for my initiative.
It works. Peter, what are you doing?
I'm going to take off with Gary Mander and Mong on my back and see if I can't regroup with Buddy, and then tear away till we can find some time to regroup. 3's my favorite number tonight.
Well, you don't really have to. Since you're just running over to Buddy, you can do that. It's not an attack or anything.
All right.
So with your high speed, you can get there. And I guess what I will have you do is make some sort of check to get him on your back before.
Might check 1, 2, 1, 2. You know.
Yeah, make an athletics. Or nimbleness. Or
It's 12.
all right, buddy. You see,
Can I slide
Zeros
beneath his legs, and then he's just on my back?
Yes.
That's epic. At a full gallop, you
Yeah, full
slide
gallop.
with his legs. You just keep going.
You bump up next to an unconscious Gary Manderer.
You're like
Mong.
between Mong and Gary Mander, like sandwiched.
This is the night we draw swords together.
All right, it's your turn, James.
All right, Buddy is infused with reckless battle hunger. He's now been pushed beyond his limits and is certain that he's going to die, but he's going to fight to live because he just made the biggest business deal of all time. And so I see Zeros coming, and in an attempt to distract the Gorgle Beast, I'm going to stuff an entire framed painting into its mouth. Like a giant portrait of Krog.
All right.
Which I happen to have in my inventory. from like 20 sessions ago or whatever. From the mundane table. So I'm gonna use an attack, I guess, to stuff this painting in its mouth. It's a 9. And I cry out, chew on this. I cry it
All
out.
right.
You're not so bad. Chew on this.
You see the Gorgobius go, it's like a dog eating a milk bone.
A mixture of confusion and delight.
And the last thing you see as you start running away is Krog's face being destroyed.
I fist pump the air. It's a glorious sight.
I'm just going to let you guys run away.
We must flee. We can't defeat it.
Take the hills.
It does not follow you.
Just hear it roaring in the distance as the mountain comes undone. Never in all of our lives have we seen as much destruction as we witness as the mountain just implodes upon itself.
As you guys, your path kind of takes you down the mountain, and if you look back, you can see the Gorgobius is like climbed up to the peaks of the mountain above you. It's like roaring.
It's like Godzilla over the city. There's one less sounder hill than when you arrived. It's hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna have to update the map. That hill isn't there anymore. Well, that was tremendously difficult and terrifying. I say to Zeros.
We'll have to find another way.
Oh man, I should Should have directed the gunship over to the the Sounder Hills. I would have it broadside from space or whatever. Yeah, it would have been helpful to have
Chili.
chili gumdrop, not flying back to Fort Bulwark. I'm gonna roll a d12. If I roll a 12, she choppers in. No, it's not her. It's a Scrockwing. Sorry. Just ready to pick up the scraps. What?
You guys want to hunker down and camp somewhere?
Yeah, when we're safe enough, I think we should hunker down and camp and lick our wounds.
Yep.
And come up with a better plan of attack to take out the Gorgle Beast, because holy cats, it's tough.
I think we did pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah, we lived. We lived.
We lived.
We let it know that
Okay, I'm gonna be transparent. It still has 61 courage.
we started strong with that.
Well, we did like 25 points of damage total, maybe.
Yes, but it has 3 blocks, so
yeah.
I started with
tough.
80.
It's one of the toughest creatures in the game. We have to go there with a strategy, and that strategy is a cannon. We go to Muckland Harbor. We buy a cannon.
We got to go talk to the Ettins.
I made a mistake. We should have done 2 more dread.
Oh.
Because Paladin Gerrymanderer came prepared. He has a Starfell. He has a Starfell weapon, which does +3 to this thing that maybe you want to use, because he is in no condition to keep up the fight.
Knowing that, maybe we should secure some Starfell weapons and come up with a plan. Not that Starfell weapons are easy to come by. They're like epic weapons.
He as you guys are, setting up camp, he says, I guess I still don't got it.
Look,
I really am the used to be hero.
Don't say that about yourself. We just we fumbled the advance, I gotta level up. Clearly.
I'm pretty sure I broke every rib and my hips cracked, and
oh dang, my foot's gone. I didn't even notice that.
This might be the day that I pass the mantle.
We'll get you fixed up.
Did Mong save him?
In the end, he helped.
I'm going to tell Mong, I'm going to say, it took a lot of courage for you to come down and help us. You got the makings of a real bulwark.
I don't know about that.
That's all it takes.
Felt like
a little bit of courage.
Couldn't just let you guys die like that. I don't know.
It's because you were all alive. I go make me some eggs or something.
In the end, he helped.
And a cool 90 years from now, when he finally dies peacefully in his bed, after Gerrymanderer is slain by a Gorgle Beast.
Well, what's the plan? What are we gonna do? We can't seriously go back and fight this thing. Is that what you're saying?
I think we got to arm ourselves. We got to go back prepared.
We need reinforcements.
We got to go
need-
talk to the Ettins.
We need a bigger crew.
You saw those Ettins? They got eaten alive or ran away.
They just got to get. They need leadership. We got to be organized. Have you ever seen an Ettin throw a boulder? It's a thing to behold. My cousin Bob Sagamano, he got crushed by Ettin boulder.
The thing about Ettins is pretty stupid.
Even better. We'll negotiate something really favorable to us. Put me in, coach. I'm so crazy because I just negotiated with a dragon. So, like, I can do this. Come on. I'm way overconfident.
Behold, a boulder holder.
Yes. So that's my plan. I say we rally the ogres to we rally the
Ettins.
Ettins to help us stop the Gargle Beast and help themselves as well. What do you think? Is it worth a shot?
We'll need all the help we can get. Mong, do you still have connections with those bandits?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If they want to make an easy buck, maybe there's a little something for you. Now I'll use the wheel and deal to like spice it up with a little bit of cash that could be earned.
What is your exact argument?
My exact argument is that, look, they want a big score. What bigger score can be had by taking down a Gargle Beast and telling the tale? Imagine how much work they could get if they did that.
You rolled a 2.
I didn't even look, but now, yes, I did. I rolled a 2. No, they're out.
I assume it's probably a 3 or 4.
Yeah, hold on. I think it's charm.
Can I
Yeah,
make it different?
it's a 4.
Can I make a different argument with Inspire?
What's your argument?
This Gargle Beast is a threat to all of us. It affects the bandits too. There's no one to steal from if there's no one around.
I'm gonna give you a disadvantage on this one.
That's fair.
I think it's a strong argument. I support it 100%. Oh my God, what a roll.
It's an 11.
Let's point that to make it critical. Double
Yeah,
jump.
that
No,
makes
but
sense.
Dump a quest point into it.
Look, I'll ask around. So, what? You're gonna go to talk to the Ettins, and I'll talk to the bandits.
Fewer bandits means more loot to go around is hilarious.
So, how do you want to do this? Where are we gonna meet up? Back here?
I think here's as good a place as any.
Look, if you want to go to actually talk to the leadership of the Ettins, you want to go to Ettenhorn.
All
And
right.
well, I could talk to the Knucklebones. It's a little further south.
I think it's a plan. We can leave first thing in the morning.
All right.
I spit in my hand and reach out my hand. I should have spit in the hand of the dragon. This would have went better.
He spits in his hand.
I shake
And
it.
your spit collides.
So you can,
He,
like,
having
you guys
never
are-
done this ritual, sneezes into his hand, and I have to reluctantly take it.
It's like you guys are like Frenching each other, except with your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a good place to end it today?
I think so. I think so. With our tail between our legs, but we've got a plan. It's a bold one, and it's going to work. And hopefully, George is feeling better, and he can join the stream, and we can use his attack and dread damage dealing.
You know, the last tree is right next to Ettenhorn as well.
I know. It's perfect. It's perfect. Hopefully, the Eds aren't throwing rocks at it. Gnomes yelling back up into the hills. You quit throwing them rocks now. Come on. All right. Well, that was awesome.
Yeah, shall we do some quick XP?
I could use it
before we forget.
Yeah. Peter most certainly acquired his XP for his ideals. Flaws.
All right. Did you complete a quest? No, not yet. You encountered a new creature.
Yes.
Significant NPC encounter? No one knew.
Dragon? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. That's fair. Solve a problem in a creative way. Yeah, dragon. Get into peril, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Travel 10 or more hexes, no. Explore a new location. Yeah, you're in the Sounder Hills. Find a magic item, craft item. Nope. So that's 5. And Keisha demonstrated.
Make a gallant last stand against unfavorable odds.
For sure. A glorious one to achieve.
I don't think I did anything besides that, though.
Make peace between two sides. Like, does the dragon count? Since he was going to kill us? Or no?
I'll allow it.
Oh, no one will really know how much I like that. All out.
What is your courage at right now, both of you? Peter, did you gain courage after waking up?
No. I should roll for that. Is that
plus your level? Plus your
D6
level.
plus your level.
Right. Well, that's a 6. So I'm at 6 of 15.
I'm at 3, but I can handle that. I'm usually low.
Yeah, it's workable. As long as you're standing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably equal odds that you'll die on the way to Ettenhorn, you know?
Well, what I need to do is get a shield so, like, I can tank the dragon with 2 twice per combat blocks plus 2 with the plate. Am I all like, I never thought in a million years that I would end up being like an armored guy, but it's like funny.
Really? Because I think this entire game you've had like 5 sets of plate mail.
I've had around. And now I'm wearing the plate mail, and now I'm going to acquire a shield. Have bodyguards shield plate mail, and that way when we have to fight, I don't just like flub it. Like, at least I'll be tougher. I still can't deal damage, but I can take it.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like a good plan. I'm excited for it. And we will see you guys next week.
Yes, indeed. Thanks for joining the stream. If you want to check out Land of Eam, go to our website, landofeam.com, and you can download the quick start guide for free.
Indeed. Thank you for watching. Thanks to our patrons on Patreon, everyone who backed the game, which is imminently going to be fulfilled in the next, couple weeks. So look out for that. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Take it easy.